Hello everyone! Today we will calculate the real distance between two Canadian cities in Alberta, Calgary and Edmonton. On our regional map, the straight line distance between these two major cities measures exactly 4.6 inches. And the map legend gives us a fractional scale of 1 to 1,584,000. How far apart are these cities in actual miles? Before we do any calculations, let's understand what this ratio 1 to 1,584,000 actually tells us. Here is the golden rule of ratio scales. They are unitless. That means whatever unit you use on the map, the exact same unit applies to the real world. For example, if you measure 1 centimeter on the map, it represents 1,584,000 centimeters on the ground. If you measure 1 paperclip, it means 1,584,000 paperclips in real life. So, for our problem, because our measurement is in inches, the scale tells us that 1 inch on the map equals 1,584,000 inches on the ground. Now, let's break down the conversion using dimensional analysis. It's a foolproof method where we multiply by conversion fractions so units cancel out cleanly. First, let's find the total distance on the ground in inches. Since 1 inch equals 1,584,000 terrain inches, we multiply 4.6 inches multiplied by 1,584,000 and we get 7,286,400 terrain inches. That's over 7 million inches. Obviously, nobody measures driving distances in inches, so let's convert this into bigger, more useful units. There are 12 inches in a foot, and we will write it down as a conversion factor. To convert inches to feet, we divide by this conversion factor, that is by 12 inches per feet. So 7,286,400 inches divided by 12 inches per foot, and we get 607,200 feet. Now let's look at our units. We have inches here and here, so they can cancel out cleanly. We can cancel them out. And what do we do with these feet? So when we divide by a fraction, then fraction inverts. That is, these feet go up here. They go up here, and we have feet here and feet here. So it means that what we are doing is right. This is a foolproof method to check if we are on the right path. Next, let's step up to yards. Since there are 3 feet in a yard, we divide our feet by 3. 607,200 feet divided by 3 feet per yard. And we can use our calculators, and we get 202,400 yards. Let's check our units again. Feet cancel out, and these yards, they go up. So we have yards here and yards here. Again, we are on the right track. Finally, let's reach our target units, miles. There are 1,760 yards in 1 mile. Dividing our total yards by 1,760 yards per mile gives us 202,400 yards divided by 1,760 yards per mile is 115 miles. Again, checking our units, yards cancel out and miles go to the top. So we have miles here and miles here. So this is a confirmation that what we did is right in terms of units. And here is our final answer. The actual straight line distance between Calgary and Edmonton is 115 miles. Now, let's do a real-world sanity check. If you fire up a GPS map between Calgary and Edmonton today, It will tell you the drive is about 150 miles along Highway 2. Why is our calculated math answer 115 miles instead of 150? Because map scale measurements calculate the straight line distance. Roads, on the other hand, curve around terrain, rivers, and property lines, making real driving routes longer than straight map measurement. Now, let's talk about where people routinely lose points on tests when solving problems like this. The most common trap is assuming the large number in a ratio scale is automatically in feet or miles. Students often look at 1 to 1,584,000 and think, 1 inch on the map equals 1,584,000 miles on the terrain. Well, if that were true, 4.6 inches on a map would span across millions of miles. It's longer than the distance from the Earth to the Moon. Always remember, both sides of the ratio start with the same exact unit. The second big mistake happens during unit conversion. Look at these two common conversion numbers, 1,760 yards in a mile and 5,280 feet in a mile. If you converted your measurement into yards, you must divide by 1,760. If you try dividing yards by 5,280 or feet by 1,760, your answer will be completely off. Here's my tip. Always write down your units next to your numbers, so you can cross them off as you calculate. Let's recap what we learned today. Number 1. Ratio scales are unitless. Inches give you inches. Number 2. Dimensional analysis lets you step up logically through units. And number 3. Writing down your units guarantees you won't use the wrong conversion numbers. Now it's your turn. Try this practice challenge. On the same map with a scale of 1 to 1,584,000, two towns are 3.5 inches apart. What is the real-world distance in miles? Pause the video, calculate your answer, and drop it in the comments below. Well, thank you for watching, keep practicing your math, and I'll see you in the next lesson.